I invited 15 friends to my birthday celebration. None of them showed up.
Ooh, you invited 15 fake friends.
15 terrible friends. I, 27 female, made a WhatsApp group and invited 15 of my closest friends to my birthday party. I planned a nice themed dinner. The theme was Italy, dolce vita, at a nice restaurant with one live music act, a nice cake ordered from a bakery, and fitting the theme and decorations. By the way, this comes from Stella from Vienna, and if you want to submit your own stories, go to OK Storytime subreddit. So I wrote a heartfelt text how I want to celebrate getting older with my oldest and greatest friends, and I detailed everything that was planned for the evening in the invitation, and then nothing. Nobody replied. Nobody said a word like thanks for the invite or looking forward or anything at all. After a few hours, my boyfriend posted a party meme in the WhatsApp group and wrote how excited he was to get it started. Still nothing. After almost 2 days, I posted a gif of chirping grills and made a funny comment, still thinking maybe people simply forgot to reply. After another day, I started texting people individually if they would like to come or if they are available that evening, and a few responded that they will let me know soon. Others didn't respond at all. After almost a week, not a single one of my friends posted into the group or messaged me if they would like to come to my birthday party. After 0 invitation acceptances and after reaching out several times, I felt so ashamed. Like I was begging the people to want to celebrate me or to come. I started to cry and I felt so depressed. Ashamed and humiliated, I just deleted the WhatsApp group. Nobody has asked me about that either. My birthday is now just a week away. I called the restaurant and canceled. I called the bakery and canceled my order. Oh, and I returned the decorations I bought. Maybe I was the stupid one for organizing all those things beforehand, but I was just so sure that at least a handful of people would like to come/show up. I'm just so sad. I have known most of my friends for at least 15 years. I was their bridesmaids, their child's godparent, their maid of honor. I was there at graduation ceremonies and birthday celebrations, and I am truly puzzled. Is it really such a burden to come to my dinner? A dinner which I would have paid in full and which I tried to make into a beautiful evening/event for everyone. I am just so sad and ashamed that I wasn't even worth a reply message. My boyfriend is trying to cheer me up, and he immediately got busy organizing a surprise birthday evening for me. He is wonderful, and I'm just so glad he and my parents care so much about me. Otherwise, I would just feel absolutely worthless. And there are some comments and an update, but before we get into them, what are your thoughts?
I'm shocked.
I know this is confusing because
I'm confounded.
My initial stuff before we got kind of deeper in was again, oh, you should text them individually, or like, oh, sometimes people just don't respond in group messages. I just was trying to think of a reason why. But
is it the theme? Do they all just hate
the only
Italian vida, dolce vita?
The only thing I could think of that OP possibly could have done is maybe if no one could come, change the date. But
one was even they weren't
even responding.
They were zero.
They weren't even responding.
Participation
Those
points.
That's not good
among
friends.
The friend group.
That is not good friends. Comment from Magic the Bothering. Who are these people? I can assure you it is extremely rare to have 15 close friends. OP says, mostly people I went to school or kindergarten with. They are as many as 15 because I invited my friend and additionally their partners. So 6 invitees were actually additional partners. And there is an update. I have read every single comment. The comments range from compassionate to giving advice or constructive criticism. All in all, reading all of them felt so incredibly uplifting. To the people believing I will get a surprise party, I really won't. I think honestly every one of my friends is in their own bubble and has their own stuff going on and just wasn't feeling it right now, which was definitely hurtful and rude, but at least it didn't feel malicious. About my friends, they're not bad people at all, but they are probably victim to a world where commitment in general is a rare thing to find. Where rules and manners are slowly forgotten and where being constantly busy is a good enough excuse for anything. I found it rude, but I will not confront them, but rather distance myself. They are my friends because in times of crisis, they were there for me and we share many good memories. However, as many pointed out, you do grow apart and this behavior might be a result of that. I talked to my boyfriend a lot and showed him some of the responses and he was very reassuring. He told me the fact that I cared so much, that I always try to do things with love and care. That is one of the things he appreciates and loves most about me. And he never wants me to give that up. I also reflected on me and my character, and I will try and do better myself, as I also sometimes forget to reply to a text or cancel a lunch at the last minute. I will try to put the behavior out there that I would like to receive. I ordered myself a birthday calendar, an address book, and a couple of birthday cards, and I will note every birthday of a friend or acquaintance that I make and send them a birthday card. Too many of the comments talked about how the hurt they felt when people forgot their birthday and didn't show up, and I find the idea to try to do things differently soothing. P.S. Thanks also for the many birthday wishes. They made me so happy. And P.P.S. for all the people wanting to come to my party. I wish. That would certainly be so cool and make me believe that new friends are just around the corner. And a downvoted comment from DeSantus says, hard to agree with the majority here. OP, you are 27. That's well beyond being a child and well beyond expecting anyone to care about your birthday. Like, did you attend 15 birthday parties each year for all of these people? You probably did not. Or at least you can sympathize with people who are like, hey, we're in our 20s now. We all got jobs and chores to do. Can't we just simply hang out? The older you get, the more you need to stop thinking only about yourself. What do other people want to do that you like doing? Maybe next time arrange something that people would mutually like to do rather than a vanity celebration for something you should have grown out of 20 years ago.
Damn.
This commenter is so sad.
What
do you mean something that other people like to do? It's dinner. Everyone likes to
just
eat.
Projecting, bro.
Yeah,
This
no, they are.
guy's-
This is rage bait. This is rage bait. OP says this comment is quite unfriendly, but I still appreciate that you took the time to comment. What a nice person.
Yeah.
OP's like, this was really mean, but thanks for commenting.
Thanks for taking the time to express yourself.
But there is a second update. I followed the advice of basically everyone and asked a few of them what happened and why I wasn't even granted a reply or reaction, especially when I kindly asked all of them to RSVP until a certain date. To all the optimistic people, I have to disappoint you. There wasn't a surprise party planned. Also, all of them use WhatsApp regularly and all of them saw the invites. The group messages were ticked blue. Now for the responses / explanations, or as I like to say, excuses.
Ooh.
4 of them had possible alternative plans and couldn't decide if they wanted to go to my party or commit to the other plans. So they just didn't want to say anything until they decided on something. 2 girlfriends didn't have confirmation if their partner could attend or not, so again, they just didn't say anything because they didn't know yet. All of the partners were included in the group chat, though. One said she wasn't feeling too well lately and wanted to decide spontaneously to come. One had a valid excuse since she tried to find childcare for her 6-month-old all week long. She is the only one with a child and she actually found childcare. So we will do something with her and her husband. Woo! So the one with the valid excuse actually made, found a solution so she could come hang out with you.
One friend worth keeping.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe this is just, I wonder if all the other friends are like 27 or maybe in their mid-20s and it's like.
Yeah.
There's something in this generation where it's like.
Super flaky.
There's just no clear communication. And it's done from I think a hybrid of selfishness and then also this feeling of I don't want to put anyone out. So
hate it.
You're protecting yourself from feeling like you've done anything wrong, but
you're actively
which is
doing
the selfishness.
Something wrong. Yeah.
But then you're also obsessed with not wanting to upset anyone else, which then probably makes you anxious, and then you just go completely silent.
I told all of them how it made me feel, that it was rude, and that it made me cry and feel unwanted. I also told them that it is their loss because if they don't appreciate me organizing nice events in evenings, this is not the first time I had issues like this. There simply won't be any for them to attend in the future. They all admitted that their behavior was rude and unfriendly and were apologetic and told me they're sorry. One friend said he had really messed up and after he saw I deleted the group, he felt pretty bad and wanted to approach me anyways. It's not ideal, but it is something. I will not cut them out as suggested by many. I talk to them, I express my hurt, and I will give them the opportunity to learn from their mistakes and to grow. They are flaky in a society that accepts flaky and non-committal behavior, which is so true. They are human and faulty, and I am also not a perfect human who does behave like this all the time. I know that this answer may disappoint some. I will, however, make room in my life for people who are more reliable and who would be appreciative and enthusiastic about theme parties and will not rely too much on my current friends. Get friends who are enthusiastic about theme parties.
Get friends who are more fun.
Get friends who come to your Renaissance party and dress up. By the way, you know what else is fun? Listening to full episodes with stories just like this. Just go to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app and search up OK Storytime. But there is a little bit left in this story. All your messages were so uplifting and nice, and I honestly feel a lot better now, and I am starting to look forward to my birthday again. I also feel incredibly optimistic that I will find like-minded people and friends in the future, and I won't give up. I will throw nice parties and dinners again, and I just have hope in my heart that my friends will have changed a bit. And I will also have made new great friends by then. Thanks a lot to everyone. And P.S. to everyone telling me about their bad experiences, their birthday parties where nobody attended, and the moments that they felt lonely. I feel so sad for you and with you, and wish for every single one of you to find people who love and appreciate you. You all help me to feel less ashamed and less alone. And that's the end of that story. It's not you. I mean, sometimes it is you, but in this case, it's not you.
Quick caveat, could be you, but
could
probably
be
not.
You, probably not in this case. But that is the end of that story and the end of this episode. So if you love us, make sure to subscribe.
We love you.
And see you tomorrow.